Hey, it's Denise from LOOM.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to loom knit with embroidery floss. This technique can be done with multiple strands of the floss, like in these shoelaces or this friendship bracelet. Here's a short clip from the friendship bracelet to show you how it's done. Start with about a 4-inch tail to allow you to work, and make a knot with your 4 strands together. You're going to work with them as if they were one. Okay, take that tail and put it in your loom so it doesn't mess you up and get you knitting it, and tighten. Sorry about that. Tighten your loop there, not too much, and then wrap the next 4. Okay, and what I do with these is I leave them like that and I just pull on my string. Okay, now you have all 5 of them wrapped, and now instead of wrapping again, you're just gonna push them down. You have to push these down because you don't want to pull the wrong set. So you push them down so that there's some separation between your bottom and your top, and then just take the top one and right from the front you're gonna wrap those 5 pegs. And then once all 5 of them have a bottom and a top, you're gonna take this group and you're gonna hold on to them that way. Okay, with your back fingers. If you find a way that's more comfortable for you, then use it. This way seems to work pretty good for me. Now, in order to keep these 2 from getting combined, you can take your finger and hold on to this top one because you don't want it to go when you're bringing the bottom to the top. So hook those 4 bottom strands and you're going to bring them up. And you're doing this with this one because you want to secure your working yarn. You don't want it to get loose on you and then these 4 just go off. Okay, so now your yarn is secure. You're going to go to your next one, and again make sure that there is separation, and grab the bottom 4 and bring them over the top. And then you just keep doing that, and again see how you can get them confused. And this looks a little cumbersome because I'm going slower so you can see what I'm doing, but as you get better at it, it goes a lot faster. Okay, so this is the 5th and last one for this row. Now you have 1 row. This row, by the way, is going to be pretty loose. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you how to tighten it up. When you get ready to wrap again, go ahead and push everybody back down. Okay, see how easy they all push down? And tighten this so it doesn't come loose. And again, wrap those 5 pegs in the front, okay? And make sure that there's separation between the top and the bottom. And again, take your working yarn to the back, secure it with your fingers. Put 1 there and grab the bottom and come over the top. Now that, I finished 1 row and this is my 2nd row. All right, you tighten again and you let it loose and you start doing this again, and just keep working on it. By the way, don't count that first row because like I said, that yarn is very loose and you're actually going to tuck it in. So when you're counting, don't count that first one. Okay, that's not one of your rows, that's just the starter. And keep going. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do after we have all our rows. So I'll be back. Another way you can use your floss is what I call a color burst, which is when you add a single string to your knitting as you progress, like with this purse or this triangle shawl. To do this, grab your yarn and the floss and put one over the other, and then turn it to the top, and we're going to create a square knot. And then push your yarn down as close to the peg as you can, Then just bring them together and just start knitting with both strands as one. If you run out of floss, it's real easy. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to take the two ends and you're going to put one on top of the other and then wrap one over and create a square knot and tighten it really good. And if you feel necessary, you can go ahead and pull on it to see if it's good, and if you're not too sure, just go ahead and tie it again. Then just continue knitting with two strands as one. Another cool thing you could do is add detail to your already knitted project, like the faces on these little comfort dolls. Here's a short clip from the video to show you how. Mark the eyes where you want to place them with some kind of marker. It can be, you know, a permanent marker or a disappearing marker. It doesn't matter. In my case, I came to about the middle. Here's the middle. I skipped 2 rows and I put my eyes on the edge, and they're coming 3 rows down. That's my eye. 1 eye. 3 rows down, there's my second eye. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your needle and your floss and just go through the top of that stitch. All you're going to be doing is wrapping that stitch with floss. Leave a little bit of it out here like that, just like you've been doing on the rest of it. And with your thumb, secure that thread and come back around. You see? You're just wrapping that stitch with yarn. Okay? Come back into that stitch and back out again. And we're going to do that about 4 or 5 times until that stitch is almost completely covered, and that will create your eye. Okay, well, I hope you liked the tips and techniques on loom knitting with embroidery floss. And if you want to check out any of the patterns, just go to loomahead.com/knitting with floss. And until next time, bye.